Rick Dollar here for the Rick Dollar Show. And if you can't get us on our 27 affiliates across the US and Canada, please go to iHeartRadio and just click the old link there and look for the Rick Dollar Show. We'll be there. I promise you. Well, as far as I know. My guest this morning is Miss Deanie Richardson from the female supergroup Sister Sadie. A lot of people, kind of stretch that word a little bit, but Deanie, first of all, how are you
Which
this
word,
morning?
Rick? Female or supergroup? Which word are we stretching?
You can be both.
We are both. That's right.
But Grammy nominated, IBMA Entertainers of the Year, and three-time Vocal Group of the Year. Um, what else can I say? I mean, you guys got it going on.
We're just getting started. Let's go.
That's what I'm understanding here.
Getting started.
I really should have recorded that conversation we had earlier, but
We can talk about it. I'm good to talk about it.
I think there's a pot of coffee back there somewhere. Not sure. Well, today being January the 26th, this is new release day, and that new record, No Fear, is just bouncing all over the place. And why the name No Fear?
Two reasons. The main reason is, this band's been together over 10 years. And as you know, we've gone through some personnel changes and some,
Sure.
some difficult situations. And as many bands do, anytime you get five people together and five opinions and five creative uh, uh, outlooks, it's hard. So,
Mm-hmm.
um, then you make that five women, several of them hormonal.
I
Then
didn't
you
say
got
that.
then you got even more issues there. But we've gone through a lot, and we're still standing. And Gina and I are the two remaining original members here, and we were terrified, you know, after all the personnel changes that the fans, the public would still want Sadie and be open to Sadie and so there was some fear there with
Mm-hmm.
are we going to be able to recover after all this, after these losses and trying to rebuild? You have to reinvent yourself every single time because you bring a new person in, the sound changes, everything changes.
Mm-hmm.
So we went in to record this record with this new group and started picking songs, started writing songs, started talking, to the record label, and Mountain Home is where we are now. And we were like, Gina and I were like, you know what? I ain't scared. Let's do this. Let's just go do it. Let's do what we want to do. Let's land creatively where we want to land and pick songs that we want to pick and let's do this. I'm not going in this with fear. Let's just go do it. And
Wow.
then ironically there was a song that Marla Cannon Goodman wrote, dear friend of mine, had major hits in Nashville. Um, Marla wrote one of the songs on the record called Free.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a line in there that says, no fear. It just simply says, no fear. So I'm like, there's our title right there. Let's
Exactly.
just call this thing No Fear because we're going all in. We've got a whole team around us now on this thing and management and booking and a record label and social media team. So, and I told Gina, I'm like, we've always done Sadie as sort of side gig.
Mm-hmm.
It's been whatever happens happens, and it's all been so organic and so amazing. All the awards, all the things we've done with all the former members, it's been so amazing. But it's been so organic. It's just happened. What would happen if we really put everything in that we had? And
That is a
and
great question.
and here it is. This
That's
is it.
exactly right. It's a beautiful thing. It's come together just wonderfully.
It
I
has
mean,
this group of girls is so great. They're we're all ages and all uh, views, all religious, political. You can't imagine all the conversations we have, and it just works. I don't know. I just am so happy to be in this group of girls at this particular time. The energy is just really great. Everybody's on board, everybody's a team player, everybody's having a great time, and everybody's fired up. And Rick, at 52, to be in a band with a 22-year-old and a 19-year-old who are as pumped up as those guys are, it
Yeah.
lights my fire again. You know, I'm ignited and pumped up about music like I haven't been in a long time. So that's
Wow.
so fun to get to be this energized and pumped up about music again, and creatively just sparked by these young girls um, who are just itching to go do this. You see yourself in them, what you were when you were their age, and
Exactly.
want to go do this with them and see it again through their eyes. It's just so magical. I can't tell you.
I got chills, man. I mean, this is kind of weird. I mean, the AC's not on, but
Well, it's super fun. We're having a great time.
gosh, man, unreal. So, I guess we got that one out of the way. Now, Cannonball's been just doing incredibly well on the
Yeah, it's one of
charts,
my
and
favorite songs on this record.
yeah,
I really wanted it to go out as a single and hoped radio would pick up on this one. Danny Flowers, who's
mm-hmm.
singing the song, she wrote the song. She's an incredible writer. She's written songs on every record we've done. And this song, I think, has four or five of her, or this record has four or five of her tunes on it. Cannonball is one of them, and I just love the melody. It's haunting. It's goes from a major key to a minor key. It's just super fun to play, and the crowd reaction is always really great on this one.
I remember
I
the
had a
first time I met Danny was at the Station Inn one night. I was there for another reason a few years back. I think it was with Carl Jackson or somebody. Yeah,
yeah,
Carl. I was with Carl that night, and he's like, "Hey, let's go eat some lunch, and then we're gonna go to the Station Inn." I was like, "Really? On you? You
right,
paying?"
right.
But Danny was there in the green room, and I can't remember what what reason she was there for. I think maybe she was playing with somebody else. But anyway, at that point, you could tell she's just fired up about anything and everything she does, and
So great. She's so
very
musical.
talented person.
I love creating with her. She and I've been writing a ton of songs
Mm-hmm.
recently with every writer we can find to write with.
There you
Um,
go.
and she's just so musically creative. Um, I've known her a long time, and just thrilled. We've always talked about her being here,
Mm-hmm.
and we needed another singer. It was Gina and I were like, we got to call Danny. We got to see if this will work out. So
and it did.
I always say on stage, if Emmylou Harris, Dolly Parton, and Leanne Womack spawned a child, it would be Flowers.
There she is.
Yeah, she's
Now,
got this mixture of all of them.
exactly. Now, 2023 has been pretty successful for you guys, but I have seen you on the Opry a number of times, just bigger shows. I can see where things are just going up a notch and up a notch and up a notch for you guys. You and I talked about this as far as everybody being on the same boat and having the same ideas every day and talking every day. I mean, even if you're not around each other,
Yeah,
you're communicating. And
yeah,
do you think that's the cause for all of this to
yeah. I
go
think
further?
I do. I think just being intentional. We have a group chat on our phones. We have a group text, and we talk many times throughout the day.
Wow.
Uh, and it, like I said, it's just a great group. It's great energy. And I send these. Every morning I get up early because I'm 52. I'm up at 5:30. So I have these little motivational things that I read, and I send them over to the girls, and hopefully they read them. And
You can tell if
probably
everybody has an iPhone there, right?
right,
Okay, good.
right. We've all talked about our goals and our dreams for this band, and we literally sit around or text them what we want.
Yeah,
What are we manifesting? Let's manifest some things,
that's
and
a great
we're
word.
being intentional about what we want for this band, and it's happening. I believe with all my heart. If you throw your energy out there and your desires, they'll come right back to you.
They will. That is so true. It's happened. Friends of mine have just said the same words just in different ways, and you're thinking, gosh, man, there's got to be something to this, you know,
It
and
is. I
and
think
there is.
the energy's good. The energy's right. The combo is right. We built this team around us. Like I said, it's just everything's lining up. And it feels really good. It's really good.
That's awesome. Now, there's any number of great songs on this record, okay? Because I've listened to it and it's incredibly good. But there's one that really got my attention. That's "Ode to the Ozarks" with Ashley McBride. Is that you calling in a favor, or how did that work?
Yeah, I mean, Deanie is great friends with Ashley McBride. They
Mm,
write.
okay,
She's known her a long time, and then she hooked me up with her. We wrote a song together, and just struck up a friendship. And we asked her to send us some songs that she had written. And
yeah,
and then Gina actually got in touch with Marcus Hummin, who's a
right.
songwriter here in town, and Marcus and Ashley wrote this song together. They wrote "Ode to the Ozarks" together.
Wow.
So when we listened to it, we decided we should give it a go, and Gina should sing it. It fit her voice. But then I thought, man, it'd be cool to get Ashley to come sing on
Hmm.
it somehow. And that's a hard thing to pull off.
Oh, I can imagine.
Not with her, just because of all the legal parts of it and all that.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
but we did it. We did it one night on the Grand Ole Opry. We were on the Opry and the same night as Ashley, and asked her to come out and sing with us. And she popped out on the second verse and sang this song with us.
Just
It
kind of
was
snuck
fun
out, you know.
because that track, man, it just came out so funky and so great.
Hmm.
Such a great track.
It is, and I mean, if you know, if they haven't, if people out there haven't heard it, they need to listen to this song just
Well,
for
they
the
can hear
heck
it
of it.
today. They'll be able to hear it today.
Exactly. I mean, but it's just that's been one of the songs on this record that just stuck with me.
Good.
I mean, Willow and you know Diane and many other songs on there are just incredible songs. I mean, they all charted. Everybody's listening to them. Everybody's playing them.
Good.
But you know, the thing with Sister Sadie, I think, when you guys put out a record, we always know that there's going to be at least five or six just gold mines on there.
Good.
So it's
I hope
you
so.
know you can choose from them. You know.
Good. Yeah, I mean it's we haven't had a record out in what 5 6 years,
Hmm.
so it's time. And this
This
one
was
was
great.
so much fun. It's so different. It's not really your traditional Sister Sadie bluegrass. Um, so that's changing as well. But man, I had so much fun picking out these songs, producing this record, just taking things to a different level. We put some electric guitar on this.
Hmm.
You will hear it way in the background there. Some drums on it, steel guitar, some piano. It's got everything on it except cowbell. But we might put that
That's in the works right now.
on the next one. Yes.
Exactly. No, but what you guys are doing, you know, I get so tired of people putting music in a box
Me
and
too.
you know, oh, that doesn't sound like bluegrass or whatever, you know, that's just I don't we don't do that here.
Good.
So
Well, you're
it's
gonna have that with whatever. People are always gonna moan about
yeah,
something.
but
But
I like how you guys have gone outside of the box with this. And it just makes me happy. Just warms my
good. Well,
soul to
I
hear
am
these things, you know.
thrilled to hear that from a DJ because you never know. You never know.
Hey man, I grew up around country music. I mean, guys like Randy Travis, Kenny Rogers, people like that. I mean, that was always playing in my house.
Right.
So I have no other choice but to be exposed to these things.
Yeah.
And that's not a bad thing.
Right.
So
Wow.
it's good to listen and hear some different things that are happening in music right now.
Sure.
I think that's just the way things should be.
Yeah. I mean, it's just growth. We're
The,
we're growing to wherever the music is leading us. It wasn't an
mm-hmm.
intention. None of it was like, oh, let's go make a record and put all these instruments on it. It was just when I started working on this record, I heard a Willow. I'm like, gosh, man, that would be great with that baritone electric guitar. I
Exactly.
just heard those things, and the record label was gracious enough to trust me with all of that. So,
And they should be, I mean, you guys know what you're doing. I'd let you do whatever you wanted to, but
well, they did. They let me go for it, and I
I'm
did.
not
I'm
running
like,
the
all right,
label.
we're gonna put this on here. We're gonna put this. So
Exactly. Then we're gonna get Bob Dylan to come in and sing
there you
something.
go. We might. You never
See,
know.
I bet you could probably get that done.
Maybe.
But now, what does 2024 look like for you guys, man? I mean, you're banging it right now. Let's uh
Yeah.
let's go forward a little bit and see what the rest of the year is going to look. If there's anything you can sneak in there for us.
Well, we went to our booking agent with a bucket list of dates we wanted,
Yeah.
places we wanted to play, and they're coming in. Places we've always wanted to play and not been able to.
Wow.
And those things are coming in. I can't really mention them till the festival mentions them, but
Sure. What do you
but
think the reason behind that was that you haven't been able to play those places?
I think the music has shifted a little,
Mm-hmm.
and that's opened up an opportunity for us to get into a little more progressive sort of audiences
That's good.
and
That's
festivals.
great to hear.
Um, I just think the energy again. I'm going back to that. The energy shifted, and we're trying to just be present and be out there as much as we can be it social media, be it whatever. Um, and it's five very talented women
Sure.
who can stand alone, and then together we're a force. Um, so there's that. There's the records coming out. Um, I don't know. Other than that, we're moving forward. We got our list of manifestations every
And it's
week
happening.
that we do. Yeah.
Gosh, it's amazing. It's good to see these things.
Maddie sent over a text this week, said she's ready for our private jet. I'm like, oh, manifest.
Call Gulfstream. We want 3.
Right.
So could you all be on the same jet at the same time?
Oh yeah,
Nah, that's a question right there.
we could.
Hey,
We
usually
we
usually
will.
talented people don't get along with each other too well. But,
No, we're great. This is a great group.
yeah,
This is
I,
a
I
great
think
group.
so.
We're not having any of those issues, and that's the hardest part about being in a band. And
Yeah, it is.
and this may not last forever, so I'm just going to ride it while it's there.
You got to.
And yeah,
You're not you're not the youngest chicken in the bunch there, but hey, I will say this. You have put together something, and I know this has to be a lot of you, not all of you, but I think this unity thing that you got going here now, I think that's probably one of the best things you guys could have done because the talent's already
oh yeah,
there, and
yeah, it
songwriting's
really
already
is.
there, and the connections are already there, but you got
Yeah.
it happening. So I'm just
Now
kudos
we
to you guys, man.
thank you. Over Christmas, we just love being together. Everybody came in town. Like Maddie came in, Gina came in, and we
Wow.
spent a whole week together. Basically, we had a slumber party at my house. We all wore matching Christmas jammies, like all the stupid families do through Christmas.
Yeah, whatever works.
We wore matching Christmas jammies and had us a big old slumber party.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah,
incredible.
yeah.
Well, Deanie, I tell you what, I appreciate you sitting down with me today, and God bless you. Tell everybody we said hey, and we'll see you guys out on the road somewhere. Okay.
Thank you, Rick. I appreciate you giving us a spin, buddy. Appreciate
All
it.
right, no problem. Talk to you soon.
Bye bye.
All right, see you.